The Hands of Men. I was young once, a small barefooted boy, with an imagination to turn the house broom into a horse, on which I could ride across the West and shoot the bad guys dead. I just wanted to grow up big and strong and tough, like Pawpaw. The hands of men I know are dirty and rough, from years of strong arm and brutish survival. But my father forgot to teach me how to live out life as a hard-working man so I could die real proud. I've worked real hard, though. I've tried real hard to be what a man should, to do what a man would. Big and strong and tough. But does a tough man cry? Blue and brown. I drive. No, I sit on a stoop to fix myself. But I struggle, Lord, I struggle. The color of a boy is blue, the sky. And the color of a man is brown, sweat streaked through dirt on the face. There's no pink, though, lip to his lip. I'm ready, I think. But then, you see, there's this Catholic guilt, and I can't let myself see the other side. The lie is safer than an honest ride. I'm fucked. A dent in my skull, pieces ripped jagged from the hole, and I don't think I can afford the damage. Crotch and Hand. Don't grab his crotch in the hallway, he jokes to himself. Straightest bent guy, he gets hold of the girl so easy. But at night, goes online for a beat, or meets Jackson in the parking lot in a truck for the quick fuck. Poor girl with that boy, letting him inside of her for the first time. He wants to grab Jackson's crotch in the hallway, in the parking lot, in his room, and hold his hand under the table where she doesn't see. Sacred Heart. In the darkest place of the night I will call for him, but I still find I do not fight when the darkness clings to me. I do cry for my sins, wishing to rid myself of the serpent upon my shoulder, but these sins, like habitual rituals, I will commit again. I shall follow the heart he made for me, and use the will he gave me free. I ask forgiveness if I have been shunned from the holy, expelled from Eden. I want his sacred heart to feed my soul with flames of love and passion. I want his sacred heart to be my own, as mine is my affliction. I will call for him, the man with the sacred heart. I will beg forgiveness from the man with the sacred heart. Beneath the overpass. I find myself sitting beneath the overpass with you tonight, in this cold winter air. Your gentle brown eyes look into mine, and with your hand at your side, I hesitantly put mine beside. We stay hushed, only sounds of the cars drifting past. If only you could hear the thuds of my heart pounding fast. The stars above can see us here, their twinkling selves will always be present in the memory of tonight. When I remember this place, I'll remember the scent of rain in the air, freshly wetting cement. It seems so strange that we should feel this way. How confusing it is that you bring me such bliss. But I'm willing to take a chance, sitting beneath the overpass with you tonight. As I take your hand, I know This is right. What does my father look like? There was a man in my mother's house, but no father in my father's place. The mud-caked hands that mold a son into a good man were not yours. I waited for my father, waited for the better, and I wondered what he would look like. And when he didn't show, I tried to be their father. How does a father detach from his son? How does a father instill fear in his kids and a husband in his wife? She's strong, my mother. But I still remember her in the TV-lit room on my 10th birthday. Do you remember as well? Or on Christmas? I always wonder if you heard me after, crying at your door telling you I still loved you. Did you hear? Get up. Can't hear what the hell she's talking about. Excuse me. I don't understand. Woman, you're way too loud. Now I'm falling off the curb again. Let me sleep today, and tomorrow I'll get up, I swear. Or, I just don't care. I shouldn't care. When Mama first thought I was gay, she cried. She was right, though. I ain't ever gonna be the son my dad wanted. But I shouldn't care. It's the sadness we come to expect, to know there'll be anger towards the ones you send away. And there's a miserable question that never gets answered. But we shouldn't care. And Brandon, remember Brandon? Shot for no damn good reason at all. But we shouldn't care. I don't care. And listen, I know I just ain't equal 'cause the majority does. I shouldn't care when I'm told who not to love. Mr. Percy's house. Down the cracked sidewalk, foot before foot, again. Hey kid, where you going? I'm on my way to Mr. Percy's house. Why you going there? I got something to tell him about. All the kids want to go to Mr. Percy's house. Mamas and daddies say no, but they all sneak out. He says he's got tricks he can do, and we all want to do 'em too. And he's got a door that locks, and ain't no key once you're inside. Touch. Hands caressing the sensitive places. Let the senses take over. Your fingertips hover across my chest, brush my nipple, and down across hair, teasing me until I confess my desire for you. I want you to touch me, and you know what to do. I love when you touch me, but I almost can't handle when you do. The clawing on my back, rough words through heavy breaths, movements in a rhythmic motion. Right now, I feel no guilt. Face me. Open your eyes. Let me see you. Wash up. I turn the handle and make it middle for warm. It pours and I must feel, submerge a finger, a hand, an arm. Perfect heat that sends chills to where it does not touch. Make space between curtain and wall and I pass. I step in. It hits instant, quickly and slowly I am drenched. Drops, thousands of them on my skin. Thousands of taps pattering against the tub, warm and enticing and holding. I stand under, stand. It cleanses, and I watch the bad run off of my naked body, swirling around into the drain. Lips part and I taste, clean, pure. Wash a foul mouth, the water comes clean from our mother. It comes free, becomes ransomed. I scrub vigorously, and its wet touch offers forgiveness. It's almost like forgiveness. Tomorrow, I hope it'll pardon me again. Birds I shot down. We held hands and planned to leave after a summer's sunset. When he smiled, I said, "I hear it's nicer upstate." I didn't like my parents much, and he lied and said he had none. So I sat in a car outside his house, and that's when I found he didn't wait. Life's too full of useless questions. What if I hadn't been late? 'Cause you see, a man too late ain't too proud. I scream guttural sounds, and the teeth and claws tear, rip, bloodied hate. 10 years pass on this porch with whiskey and a shroud. I'm long since dead. A time ago I went with a girl instead into the ground. And everything I swore I knew back then has since outdated. Now it's hard to see the birds I shot down. In the aftermath, what devastation I've created. I never saw any of them get high enough to soar. But since I let the rest go, I can raise my head a little more. Garcia. I've made my mama cry again. The bitter taste of words laced with poison stays in my mouth. No matter how many times I try to spit and wash them out, they remain. Jackson is in love with me, but I'm only in love with a body and what a mouth can do. And when he asks me to say it back, I'm quiet, which says, in a selfish way, you're nothing to me. I didn't know I'm so like my father, with a tempered mouth and tempered hands. A rage exists, selfish soul, and I cannot douse the flames. I'm not like him, but I am like him. I catch my reflection and see myself with a cigarette tightly between 2 fingers, and it's him. I look like him, and he like his father. Blue mornings. On the early morning road, it's chilly. He lies in a truck bed wrapped in and clutching a blanket. Hair dances with the wind's lead around his face. There's a backpack at his feet, with some clothes and a picture tucked in the pocket, to sustain a journey lifelong of a self-pioneer. The sky comes from dark, and he thinks to himself that they should be waking soon, and will wonder where he's gone. But the transition is not melancholy. He will remember the days gone by of ripped jeans and muddied boots, as he moves away from blue mornings and closes his eyes on the last of the West.